You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music.
What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. You know the vibes, man. I'm here with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Recap. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that. The episode was garbage. It was garbage, man. Basically, the episode was about everybody trying to get the A1 and Lyrical back together and Jason Lee's daddy issues. But we're going to start with Jason Lee's daddy issues. So anyways, Jason and his immediate family are celebrating the life of his brother Rodney, who was killed, from street violence, etc., etc. And so Jason made it well known that, y'all, look, I'm gonna effing Jason Lee, founder of his Hollywood company, whatever his radio station called. But he made it well known that he don't go home often, that he left and never looked back and don't even look back. So he's back to celebrate, the homegoing or just a ceremony for his brother Rodney, who, passed away when they was younger, etc., etc. Now, Jason, he gives us some insight. Jason goes as far as to let us know that, out of all of his 9 siblings or 8 siblings or however many, that Rodney was the one who was most like a father to him, who accepted him for who he was and who he is. So anywho, moving on, Jason, he goes and shows up to the house, and him and his siblings, I guess, trying to have a conversation, and they were talking about the whole ceremony for the brother Rodney, and this thing, he talked about how he want to hash things out with dad, and how he feel like he was never loved or accepted or any of those things by his father. And Jason owned one of his brothers, the one that looked like a damn bull. Well, hey, I ain't gonna even like, bruh. Jason's brother, the one who walked out, was like, we ain't gonna be doing no dad bash or nothing like that. He look like Kimbo Slice, man. He look like he's just a street fighter or something. Like he look like he ready to knock Jason little light skin behind out off rip. Now apparently they all got different moms, but that's another story. So anywho, he left, and he was like, man, look, we supposed to be here for bruh. We ain't here for you and daddy issues, man. So he dipped. So, excuse me, Jason feels like the reason that his brother don't want to hear what he talking about is because he just like his, their dad, and he raised them, and basically Jason was the only child that ended up in the foster care system for a few years because his mom was on drugs and his dad just didn't want to be a part of his life, so he salty. So he basically having a conversation with the remaining siblings. Now, all 9 of them didn't show up. Out of 9, look like about good 4, 5 of them showed up. Good 4, 5, and my theory is, look, man, I don't know. Like I said, Jason said he barely goes home. And as a family, if we're going to celebrate our brother, I don't know if it's something they do every year, but if Jason reach out and say, hey guys, I'm coming home to celebrate Rodney death, let me plan it. I'm bringing VH1 so we can shoot for the show and get some material and, whoopity scoop. And hell, I wouldn't have came either. Like, you ain't about to make this about you not. Here's my thing. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that no one is not entitled to have daddy issues or anything like that, because you are. I feel like I would, and you know what? I feel bad for saying this because I really shouldn't have an opinion on it. You feel what I'm saying? But because it was on TV, I do. Me personally, I would have felt better about it if Jason would have talked about his dad, their relationship or lack of a relationship, in a confessional scene, or a scene by himself or with, someone that's not a relative, a sister or brother. Because I just felt like even when Jason reached out to his dad before him and a couple other his brothers and sisters was going to the grave to, for a moment in silence to have breakfast with him before they go so he can talk about what he want to talk about with his dad. Of course, his dad didn't show. Jason shows up to the graveyard and basically his brothers was like, okay, whatever, we here to show Big Bro some love, a moment of silence, and pour out the 40, in remembrance of him. Like, they weren't even trying to hear it. And to me, it just felt like his siblings was just screaming without actually saying, like, let's keep it about Rodney. You know what I'm saying? Right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I felt. And the dad didn't even show up to the whole celebration or ceremony they had with the 27 doves being released. Like, dad didn't show. And it just kind of made me feel like the timing was off. Because even with any type of issues, daddy issues, mama issues, I just felt the timing is so important. Like, daddy probably felt like when this boy reached out to him, I'm about 1.5, but like, he probably already knew what Jason wanted to talk about. I don't know. But long story short, Jason has a right to voice his frustrations and his feelings towards his father. And, I agree with that 1,000%. I feel like this episode was more of a episode with his... For one, I just don't like when they put stuff like this on TV because it just don't feel right. It don't feel right. And then, like I say, Jason, he messy as hell anyways. Hell, the family was just, I don't know, maybe they giving him a taste of his own man. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, man. I just felt like that shouldn't have been on TV. And like I said, I just wish he wouldn't have had that conversation with his siblings because they for one, they don't want to even empathize with him, better yet relate with him or sympathize with him. So they closed-minded, even his sister. So I don't know. And were they being, a-holes? Of course they were, especially got doggone Kimbo Slice. I'm talking about, but you know what? Let me get off Jason, man. He did the best he could. But I just didn't like it. But anyways, moving on. Ray J and Princess having their little issues. Princess looking at Ray J like you working too much and not spending enough time with me and Melody. And Ray J was like, I got to get this bag, I got to build an empire. I can't sleep. We can't. Ray J is out here hustling, and basically Princess wants Ray J to find a balance between work and family. But I think ideally, Princess and Ray J is at a place where, honestly, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I just feel like Ray J rather work than be at home with Princess, cause she just feels very demanding, and it's just like he doing, at least for the cameras, he doing as much as he can to put on to be the perfect dad and the perfect husband. He ain't been messy like the old Ray has. Now, he was messy last season with the Safari and Lyric and A1 situation, but he putting on for the cameras like, he living his best dad and husband life. I just feel like he don't want to be home with her because he feel like for his sanity or whatever the case is, it worked better for him. So that's just my personal opinion because she comes off as very needy. I don't know. It's different, but like I said, he pretty much tells her that he got to fly out to Vegas for the B2K Las Vegas show. They want him out there. It's Melody's birthday weekend. Now, of course, Princess ain't feeling that. She got every right to be mad. Like, okay, we celebrating our daughter this weekend. Well, I take that back. What kills me about people, I ain't gonna say just people with money, but just your birthday is one day. One day. Child, teenager, adult, I don't care. Your birthday is one day. You ain't getting no damn weekend from me. Like, I wish somebody close to me would say, we celebrating my birthday all weekend. I'm going to look at them and say, well, you going to be celebrating that all week long. I'm going to celebrate it on this day, and after that, I'm going back to, the schedule. Like, nah, I don't know. That just, but I know me as a person, I'm not very big on celebrating me as a person. Now, I know myself. So that's why I say that. But, Big birthday was on a Friday. Y'all got something planned Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You ain't doing too much. But So she ain't happy about that, so whatever. So moving on. I was pissed off this episode because once again it is focused around A1 and Lyrical and these knuckleheads trying to draw them back together. So Zell, Mickey Monday, and Booby went to go talk to A1. A1 basically say, look, I did what I did, I'm not proud of it, but what people got to understand is I cheated, I did what I did because she was unfaithful to me. And you know, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I be trying to stay neutral in all this, but I come off as being so team A1, and I am. And let me tell you why. Because it's the same damn thing every season. He always cheat. Oh my bad, not every season, every other episode. He cheating with this one. He cheating with that one. He inboxing her. He doing, and it's just for me, I hate when I hear Lyrical say things that she's been unfaithful at, and I also hate when I hear A1 say Lyrical has been unfaithful, but we get no receipts. We don't get no Instagram DMs. We don't get no text messages. We get, even with the, like, we don't get nothing, and it just, he just accused this girl of cheating on him recent, and I need some evidence. I need some evidence, because for me to continue to ride for you, I need some hardcore evidence. But I will say this, it kills me because I just believe that their relationship is just that. They see other folks. And what irritates me is the fact that on the show, he's the one that's being bashed and, you know, being looked at as the reason that the marriage and the family is falling apart, as opposed to them both. You understand what I'm saying? Because I just hate, like, if I can say I cheated and she can say she cheated, why is it all on me? You understand what I'm saying? So that irritates me, and that's the biggest reason why I really be A1. But nevertheless, everybody trying to talk A1 to get back with Lyric, and Lyric at the house saying, "Oh, what pissed me off is the fact that he in the same city as his wife, dog, and he don't even pull up, my nigga. He don't even give me a phone call, my G. Your wife in the same city, like, girl, she, and that's not, she get on my nerve. Cause when Ray J came to time to talk A1 to pulling up to the crib to see Lyrical, I don't even know how I feel right now. A part of me is just angry and mad. And the other part of me just want to go in my room and lock the door and hide. What happened is, like, you just talking about, you in the same, like, what that is, yeah, you begging, you crying, you like, she just want to blame me. That's it. She just want to blame me, and it getting on my damn nerves. Also, this episode, Booby wants April. Good to know that she don't want him. He got his eye out to see what her and Fizz got going on, but we don't even care. Now, next episode, April and Fizzlet, they get their kiss on, and Fizz, he's smart. He waited till the tour was over, the checks was cleared, to go public with him and April, because it ain't gonna ever be another B2K tour, ever, as long as he living. But Lil Fizzlet can be replaced in B2K if we being honest, but that's just that. But then, you know, he talked about his grandmother dying. Like, man, we don't like you so much that we ain't empathizing with them crocodile tears, boy. He crying to April. Oh, my grandma want to come see me in Oakland. What's such a woo, boy? You know what? You waited too late in the season to come out here with crocodile tears. Blame the editing. You know, the people that edit the show. I know you probably cried way earlier than that, but look, blame them. But all I'm saying is this. I'm sick of A1 Lyrical. Ray J, Princess. Come on, bro. I'm tired of that too. I mean, honestly, I'm tired of the whole show. Zell, Paris, you don't get me started. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was another bad episode. But we near the end. The reunion is almost here, so I will holler at y'all next time. Peace, love, and hair grease. I got a bald head, though.